So today I really wanted to talk about allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to feel. So quite often in this group, I mean, I haven't done a video for a while, but what I say is give yourself permission to eat any foods that you want. And also, what I would really like you to practice is giving yourself permission to feel, because what can happen, and I see this so often, quite often what happens is we as human beings, and everybody will see this all of the time, but obviously when I work with people, the people that I work with, especially when they are responding to food, normally they are trying to suppress or trying to push away any feelings that they do not want to feel. And it happens all the time. You know, we do not want to feel, especially negative emotions. We do not want to feel anything that could be potentially painful, or something that's uncomfortable, or some memory that we do not want to acknowledge. These could bring up quite a lot of different types of emotions for different people. You know, it can bring up guilt, it can bring up shame. You know, the people I work with can be feeling angry, they can be, you know, they can have a lot of grief. So these are the emotions that we naturally as human beings do not want to feel, because they do not feel good. They do not feel good in our body. And what happens is we go, stop, I do not want to feel these, I'm going to push you away. Or what will happen is I push them down. I will push them down, I will suppress them, I will pretend that they are not happening. I will pretend that these feelings are not real, and this situation, this memory, this emotion, this circumstance isn't real. And I will just ignore these feelings, put them to one side, and hope that they will go away. Right? So this is what happens. People will just go, oh, I'm going to put that to one side, I'm going to ignore it, I'm not going to feel it, I'm going to pretend it's not there. Right? So then what happens is we then carry on with our day, we carry on with whatever we're doing, and we just carry on regardless. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Typical. As soon as I'm on a live, my phone starts ringing. So then what will happen is we will carry on. So we will carry on as if, you know, we're as if nothing's happened. We're really strong, and we almost pride ourselves in trying to ignore these feelings. We almost praise ourselves that we are being strong. We almost praise ourselves that we have just got on with it. It's almost like, and especially depending on what area you are, you know, you was born, or what your parents said to you. It was quite often, you know, and especially if you was male, you know, boys don't cry, big girls don't cry, and it was that insinuation that we should ignore our feelings and we should just carry on, right? So this is what we have been taught, this is what we've been told, and generations, they've been told exactly the same, right? But what tends to happen, and what does happen most of the time, in fact pretty much all of the time, these feelings will surface. These feelings will surface, and they will come out in one way or another. And obviously, because this group is about, you know, binge eating, it's about emotional eating, it's about, you know, how we feel about ourselves and our body. What we will do in this group, we will turn to food. So when we have been feeling maybe upset about something, maybe somebody's upset us at work, we will probably go home and eat, right? Because we do not acknowledge that feeling at work, we do not recognise it, we do not either speak up at the time. We tend to just ignore either a frustration or an anger that has happened throughout the day, and then that will simmer and we will suppress it, and then it will come out later on in food. And that's just I want to say that's a everyday circumstance. But then we have other things. These could be, you know, it could be traumatic events, and when I say the word traumatic, I really want to kind of explain to everybody out there that traumatic doesn't necessarily have to be something huge. Something traumatic can be something that has been, you know, said to us, on a daily basis. Something traumatic could be, you know, being name called, or not even name called, something that's been said to us that our belief system or how we felt, it didn't feel quite right for us, and it's affected how we feel about ourselves. So something that is traumatic or a trauma is not necessarily something that is a big huge event. And I know quite often people think the word trauma means it's something, a really big event, but actually it could be something that you've just experienced in your life, that then can even, and you might see it as a trigger. So for example, if somebody said to you when you were younger, oh, you know, look at the size of your bottom, or, you know, called you chubby, or said you might need to lose weight, that could be traumatic for you. That could be trauma for you. And if somebody mentions it to you as an adult, that can then affect you in the same way, and you will have had this trauma in your body. So what happens with that is, when that happens, say if we've had a trauma response in the body, quite often, again, like I said before, we don't want to deal with it. We do not want to deal with it. We do not want to face these emotions. We do not want to sit with these uncomfortable feelings. So we then reach out to things, which we then reach out to food. And we can then start eating our emotions. And the body, even though we are eating our emotions, and actually what the body is doing, the body is protecting you. The body is using food as a coping strategy. It is using food because you are not allowing your body to feel these emotions that are happening in your body. So what I would love everybody to do is just get still. If you are watching this live, I can't see who's watching, apologies. If you are watching this live, I really just want you to get still and close your eyes. Really allow your body to be still, and just close your eyes and breathe slowly. So you could start breathing slowly, and just allow your body to feel the sensations that are happening within your body. What emotions are you feeling? Because quite often what can happen is we can have a huge disconnect. We do not recognize our emotions. And the reason for that is because we are not still enough, long enough to recognize what is going on in the body. We always feel like we need to be busy, and that could be a form of distraction. So when you have the time and the space to do so, and obviously if it is safe for you to do so, please, you know, just take that time out. And if you feel called to do this, just go sit somewhere quiet and just be still. Be still with yourself and your body, and just feel whatever is going on inside your body. We really want to connect and reconnect to those bodily sensations that most days we ignore. We really want to recognize what is coming up for you. And you can even ask yourself, what is the emotions I am feeling? And if you get quiet enough, and if you get in a space where you have got yourself in a calm place, and you are allowing yourself to hear what comes up, your body will always tell you. So, for example, if I close my eyes and I just felt what emotions are coming up for me right now, it could be that I'm feeling frustrated. It could be that I'm feeling guilt. It could be that I'm feeling shame. And if any of these emotions come up for you, just really allow yourself to sit with it. Sit with those feelings and actually feel those feelings. Now, what I would really recommend you do is just breathe through those feelings, sit calmly, and just allow yourself to breathe slowly and deeply through these feelings. I really want you to try and not suppress them. Try and not ignore them, right? Because the more we do that, the more we will turn to food. The more we do that, the more we will reach out to something to try and make us feel better. And that could be food, it could be alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be sex. whatever it is for you, your body could reach out to something. It could be all of those and more. You know, it could be gambling, it could be shopping, it could be all of these things and more. But the first thing that we need to really, I don't want to say even understand, that what we need to recognize is, in order for our body to heal, we need to feel the emotion that's going on in the body. We cannot physically heal if we are not allowing ourselves to feel, right? We cannot physically change who we are today if we are not allowing the body to feel what it's trying to tell us it needs to feel. Because we need to heal from that. We need to, in order to be a different person to who we are today, in order to respond differently to food, you know, in order to see ourselves differently, in order to see our bodies differently, we have to be able to heal what we are currently feeling. We have to be able to heal who we are today to be able to move forward to be the future version of ourselves. So the first thing that we really, and I would really recommend that you practice, is feeling your feelings. And these could be negative feelings and even positive feelings. You know, there's quite a lot of people that come to me and they say, I really struggle with X, Y, Z. And it could be a compliment. It could be recognizing, you know, that they've done well in either an assignment, or they've done well at work, or they've got a promotion because they did well. So really allow yourself to feel not only the quote unquote negative feelings, but also the positive as well. Because we are human beings, we are meant to feel. We are meant to feel both sides. And if we do not feel the negative, we do not know how it feels to feel the positives when we allow ourselves to do so. So on both sides of the coin, really allow yourself to feel. We want to really, you know, we don't want to be suppressing emotions. You know, we really want to be feeling our emotions, because like I said, these will come up in different ways. They will show up in your life in other areas, you know. So allow yourself to feel the good feelings and allow yourself to feel the bad feelings too. And again, I'm saying good and bad for the purpose of this video. But if this has really helped you, you know, make a comment below, or if you've got anything from this video, please, you know, share. Also, if you watch this video, please give me a hashtag replay. You know, I love knowing who watches the lives. Like I said, I love to interact with you all. You know, it's really important to me. And yeah, let me know how you get on. So I will do another live next week. Also, my group hybrid program, there's going to be the September opening soon. So that's going to be coming soon. If you are interested in a group hybrid program, it is fantastic because you do get the support of other people who are also going through similar things. I will put a link below. What I would suggest you do is I would suggest that you sign up. If you do want more information on the group program, I would sign up to the masterclass, because when you sign up to the masterclass, what happens is you will get an automatic page that will give you all of the information about the group program. And it will give you prices, it will give you content, it will give you lots and lots and lots of information. So if you do resonate with that person when you look at the page and you think, yes, that's me, you know, reach out to me. If you've got any more questions, reach out to me. I'm always here. Like I said, the September group hybrid program will be opening soon. And it is a hybrid program because you do get a mix of between group and one-to-one sessions. So you do get a bit of both. So that's even great. And what I've done this time is I'm also doing a bonus group chat, which will be helpful for people, so they can just put their questions in a group chat, and you can also support each other that way. Because I really do feel that, like, the support from other people is it's gold dust. It really, really is. So like I said, I hope you've been watching. If you've been watching, give me a hashtag replay. And apologies if you've been watching now and I haven't commented, because I cannot see who is watching, if anyone. So like I said, I will see you all next week. I will put the link to the masterclass in the comments. I will tag everyone so you can see it, this video. And like I said, sign up to the masterclass. You know, you don't necessarily have to watch the masterclass. It's great. I recommend you do. But there is like, if you're more of a reader than a watcher, there's a big long page that gives you lots of information as well. So, right then, guys and girls, I will love you all and leave you, and I will speak to you next week. Bye for now.